I never want her to feel like I don't want to be with her. I don't love her. And I want to enjoy these years because I know that they're going to go so fast. But I'm not enjoying it right now. I'm so miserable.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Yells One-on-One TV. Have another reaction video for you coming from HL Talk That Thought. Get these clips from TikTok accounts, put them together, and I am going to review it. And I have a link in the description for the original content where this came from. And also, I get asked a couple questions of why I do these videos. I do these videos because I want men to see what we're dealing with. And I want men to see that this is not uncommon for your woman to leave you, your girlfriend, your wife, or whatever it may be. I don't want men crashing out behind a woman leaving them. Don't stalk her, don't hit her, don't beat her, don't unalive her, don't do none of that. You have to be prepared for this, and just prepare yourself that in this day and age, most of the time, you're not gonna stay with your significant other that's a woman. It's just not gonna happen. They leave. So just prepare yourself for that in any relationship you're in, so you can handle the situation as best as possible when it happens. And I also want young women to see these too. I wish young women can see these and see that these women are miserable once they get a divorce from their husband. If you have a real loving husband who's actually a good husband, you probably should keep him, because it's nothing out here but a lot of Chads and Tyrones who are gonna smash and dash on you. With that being said, man, if you like the content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Definitely leave the comments. I love having a dialogue with you. Like the video, help me with the algorithm, help my videos get out there a little bit more. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm dropping the videos. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the reaction.
Being a single mom for me, the hardest part is not the financial part. It's literally like the dysregulation that my child has the majority of the time. It got worse after her dad moved to California. And it's so hard because I have so many great tools as to how to like help a child regulate their nervous system, and like I've done a lot of that work on my own too. It's like no matter what I do, because she feels like so sad and abandoned, it's like never enough. And I know that like sometimes that's just a 3 and a 4 and a 5-year-old, like regardless, which I just feel like that's like not talked about enough as a mom. Like when your child's like always dysregulated and like feeling like a bad mom, or just feeling so miserable.
I just have to say, if you have a 3, 4, 5-year-old who's dysregulated and you can't get them under control, there's something wrong. Because I'm a single dad. The mom left. We share custody, okay? I'm giving you a little bit of my story. And when I had my 3-year-old, he wanted mommy. I mean, I could easily calm him down, get him, and he's right back to being okay. Let's go play. Let's watch some movies. Let's do something. It's not really that hard to get a 3, 4, 5-year-old regulated, but you're going to have a harder issue when they become young adults. That's where you're going to run into the problems. If you're running into those problems already right now, good luck, lady.
It's like really hard for me to admit that it's so hard. And I feel like even before I was a mom, or a single mom, I had these days. But then it's like, too, sometimes you see on social media, like, I've seen so many comments from moms of like, I never needed a break from my kids or this or that. But it's so hard. And I have like a boyfriend, but I still consider myself a single mom because I'm usually with my daughter alone, because him and I work opposite schedules, and like I financially support myself. Like, yeah, he'll help with my.
Well, yeah, if you just have a boyfriend, yes, you're a single mom. And it looks like he doesn't help you with anything. He just probably enjoys being your boyfriend, and he can have you when he can have you. I don't see a real commitment there. I mean, he can go and come as he please, dual meaning to that. So he probably like, okay, are you getting a sitter? Okay, you get a sitter. Let's go have some fun. Let's go eat to a movie, get some drinks, whatever it may be. I get to smash and I get to go back home and you get to go back home. You pay all your bills. I pay my bills and everything separate. Of course, you're a single mom still.
My daughter, and he's really great. But like, even if then you get remarried, it's like nobody talks about the fact that like they don't listen to that parent because it's not their, biological parent that they grew up with. And I've heard like having a blended family and being like a step parent is really hard. And it's like hard for everybody because even the real parent is like, they can't help, they can't intervene the same, you know? It's so hard. I never like anticipated, like when I got a divorce, that I would do this on my own by myself.
So when you got a divorce, what did you think was going to happen when you're separate from the ex-husband and you have to raise the kids on your own when you have them on your own? I don't understand. I don't understand it. The regret is setting in. She's seeing the boyfriend really, he doesn't really care. And she has to do everything on her own. He's not helping her pay bills. He's not helping her with nothing. Only thing he's doing is having a good time with her. That's it. I mean, you can see the regret. I mean, come on. Stevie Wonder could see the regret.
And I just feel like so run down. And I don't have any family that lives by me. And none of my friends have kids. And sometimes it's just really, really lonely. But I know that I can't be like the only mom that feels this way. And I'm sure like some moms who are even married feel like this. But it's really hard. And so like we went to a place today so I could get a break. But then it's like she screamed and wouldn't get in the car, screamed the whole way home. I came home like, do you want to play a game? Like doing anything and everything I can, but like nothing's good enough, you know? And sometimes it's just like so triggering.
It just seems like she does not have control over the child. Trying to be super nice, friendly. Come on, get in the car. Stop it. That's not going to work. And that's why they say men, single fathers with the kid comes out way better because we give that discipline. It ain't going to be no, can you please get in the car right now? Is get your ass in the car and sit down. And guess what they're going to do when daddy say that? They're going to get in the car and they're going to sit their ass down. We don't care about that crying. Cry all you want. As a matter of fact, quit crying before we give you something to cry about. That's what daddies do.
So I just dropped my daughter off at her dad's for the first time since I've technically moved out. And it was really emotional, not because I didn't want to leave her. I like love having the break, but because when we got there, she was like, I don't want to be here, Mommy. I want to go to our new house with you. She just turned 3, and I know that she's so confused. The hardest part is not being on my own. My biggest fear is just that she'll feel abandoned by me or wonder like why I left her or why I moved out. And I have her more of the time, but like she spends a good amount of nights there during the week because I work at night, and it's just so emotional because I leave her not with her dad, with a babysitter. I feel like that's a harder transition for her because she's really close with her dad. And I've cried off all my makeup now, which is fine. I have to go into work in a few minutes, but this is the part that I didn't let myself think about when I was deciding whether or not I wanted to leave, because I just knew that it would be like too much, and it's as hard as I thought it would be to process. And I remember seeing like so many clips.
See, that's the thing. A lot of like what we say, women move off feelings and emotions and never think logically. You didn't even allow yourself to think how it's going to affect your daughter, how it's going to affect you, how it would affect the your significant other, your husband. How would it affect everybody? Only thing you're worried about is your feelings and your emotions, and you went with it. Didn't think nothing out.
Like this on social media of moms having to like leave their kids, and I remember just thinking like they're so strong, that'd be like the hardest thing I could never imagine. And you never think you're gonna be in that situation, and I am. And I love her. I obviously miss her. I also love having a break because I feel like I didn't get much of one for 3 years, but I don't want her to feel abandoned by me. And I never want her to feel like I don't want to be with her. I don't love her. This is the hardest. This is the part I'm struggling with the most. I feel like everything else I have such a good handle on except this part.
Sherazad Ali. I just seen she's a well-known author. She used to be on a lot of talk shows back in the day. She's been in a lot of documentaries, and she talks about how most women stop mentally maturing at the age of 14. And if you really look, I'm sorry, if you really look at a lot of these women, I am really starting to believe her, because it's like you're acting like a child. A lot, like all these videos, not even just these videos, just in general, they act like children still, as an adults, but still act like you're 14 years old. It's crazy. But she said that. She said women stop maturing mentally at the age of 14.
So hard. You know, it was hard being a single mom before, but she wasn't always unwell. Now I feel like 80% of the time she's unhappy, and it's because she misses him and she tells me. So I'm just over here, and I want to enjoy these years because I know that they're gonna go so fast.
See, when these women break up these homes, they never think about the child. They never do. I mean, it's even a saying what women say all the time: never stay for the kids. That is the most selfish shit I've ever heard. Never, don't stay for the kids ever. That's crazy. Once you have kids, your life is supposed to be making sure they come up and be great human beings, and really you have to stop being unselfish at this point. But a lot of these women don't. They're selfish. And if she's unhappy 80% of the time with you, maybe you might look into letting her dad have her full time.
But I'm not enjoying it right now. I'm so miserable. It's like really kind of embarrassing, honestly, to like sob on this
Yeah, it
video. I
is.
was trying not to cry. But why is being a mom so hard? And why don't moms have like more support? And I felt like this even when I was married too. And I'm sure being a dad is hard too, but I just feel like a lot of times everything's just pushed onto the mom, and we drop the ball. Like everybody's gonna drop the ball, and it would be nice if like, you know, the other parent or the partner like pick it up sometimes, you know?
Guess what? He would probably pick it up if you were still together. You know, see how that works? If you're still together, it's a two-parent household at this point. Now it's a single-parent household, and you have to deal with that. And sorry, I'm sorry, but being a parent is not that hard. It is really not that hard. Make sure you take care of them. Make sure they're fed, bathe. I mean, it's just not that hard at all. I don't think so. So, let me know in the comments. Do you think if you're a parent, is parenting really that hard? It is really not hard at all, especially if you love your child. I love my kid. I love my son, so it's very easy for me to take care of him. It's no problem at all with me.
A few mornings ago, I woke up without my daughter because I was about to work a double, and so she was staying at her dad's. And I woke up with so much emotion, a flood of emotions that I knew was going to eventually hit. I've been separated from my husband for about 3 months, but me and my daughter only moved out of our house and into an apartment 7 days ago. I'm naturally someone who doesn't cry easily. I like to put on a brave face and shove how I'm doing, even though I've been in counseling for years and I've been a life coach for the past 3 years, and I teach women how to access their emotion. In this season,
Here we go again. Another divorcee. Broke a family up. By herself for 7 days. Now she's a life coach. She's a life coach and teaches women how to handle their emotions. But you set up a camera, purposely set up a camera. Sit down, press record, sit down, start crying. You save this video. Then you go do a voiceover over the video. This is all about attention. This is ridiculous. There's nothing you're doing is real. This is all fake. And you're just trying to get attention, trying to get views on TikTok. It seems like every woman wants to be a TikTok influencer and give women advice and be a life coach.
I've really unintentionally ran away from my pain because I'm a single mom now and there's so much to be done, and I just haven't even really had the time to process how I'm doing. So I woke up and I turned on worship music and I let myself cry because grieving is really, really important, and crying is really, really a healthy way to grieve anything in your life. And one thing I want to point out.
Real quick. She just said she's only been out really on her own for 7 days. 7 days. Come on, man.
When I'm crying and grieving is that I picture that I'm not alone and I picture someone with me. It's actually really, really healing, no matter who you are, to picture someone with you while you're crying, because most of us believe we're alone. As uncomfortable as this video makes me, and I can make all the jokes about how I think I'm an ugly crier, this is my process.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough of this. I can't do it anymore. It's enough. It's enough. We're going to end the video there. But another example of a woman basically riding their bike, sticking a stick in their own spoke, falling off the bike, and saying, blaming everybody else. I mean, that's all you're doing. It's like unless the situation is really, really extreme with your husband, you stick that shit out. I'm sorry. People treat marriages like they're nothing now. So it's like, what is the point of even getting married? And I see a lot of videos right now where women are just like, you know what? I just woke up one day and I didn't like him no more. I don't want to be with you no more. Nothing he did, nothing I did. It was just the day I looked at him, I don't like him no more. He's ugly now. I don't want him. I don't want you no more. Sorry. And that's how women move these days, because there's no shame anymore. There's no shame in divorcing. There's no shame in being a 304. There's no shame in anything. So that's why women don't care. They will divorce and do whatever they want to do. They go on these whole strolls and whole walks and all this stuff because there's no shame. No one shames them anymore. There's the grandmothers and moms don't shame them. The dads don't shame them. The uncles, the aunts don't shame them. There's no more shame. And that's why these women do what they want to do. And that's why society is going downhill, because they say once the family dynamic is broken up, that's when a society fails. And I really, really do believe that. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you like the content. Like the video for the algorithm. Comment. I want to hear what you have to say. I love having the dialogue with you. And if you do, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know when I'm dropping the videos. And just like that, we are out. I'll let you next time.